dark and difficult times lie ahead. Soon we must all face the choice between what is right and what is easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, innies, outies and in-betweeners. Here we have an interaction with South Ockendon Police, part of the Essex Police Force. This is an interaction between Jay Cass, one of the channel subscribers, and several police constables on patrol in the area, many of which Jay had caught on camera ignoring social distancing whilst going about their proactive policing duties. Anyway, what we have here is one constable seemingly wanting to escalate an interaction and another constable who's seemingly willing to engage with Jay. The latter constable, PC Parks, is quite respectful in that he responds to Jay's questions and for the most part seems to listen to what he has to say to them. But the copper, the ginger guy, seems to take offence to Jay as he walks past filming, to which his almost immediate response was to misuse the COVID legislation by asking for his details under the COVID Act when he had no lawful excuse to do so. In fact, when he tells Jay that it's an arrestable offence not to give details when asked, Jay quite rightly laughs at him, as it is most certainly not an arrestable offence to fail to give details when asked. It only becomes an offence under the COVID legislation once you've been deemed to be breaching the regulations after failing to disperse, and you are being issued with a fixed penalty notice. Not just because you're asked. Seems to me that he could have simply ignored the passerby. A passerby doing nothing unlawful or illegal under the COVID or any other act for that matter. But like a kid in Woolworths who feels that they have to pick up and play with everything they see, this copper couldn't leave it and seemed to want to interact. It seemed to want the interaction to escalate. Jay actually told me in a message that he felt the situation could have got worse because the copper seemed to want to get into it with him. But PC Parks was quite alright. Although his answers weren't very good, he was willing to have an interaction and even told the other constables over the radio that he was having a positive interaction with a member of the public, giving his time whether the responses were good or not. He still gave his time to listen, or at least appear to listen to Jay. And those were Jay's own words, by the way. Anyway, here's the video. Enjoy. As always, let me know what you think in the comments.
I don't think.
Exactly what I'm saying.
You're right, mate. You okay?
Hey, bro.
What's happening, night? You alright? Good, bruv.
Can we help? No, it's just good, mate.
Oh, no. Because he's videoing us.
That's alright.
What, are you doing something you shouldn't be?
No, we haven't.
Oh, it's not a problem then, is there?
No, I'm just saying if everything's alright. And I said, stop. Anything like that?
I'm doing what I need to be doing, my friend.
What's that? Anything in particular?
Filming you. Making sure you're doing your job properly.
I can't hear a word you're saying.
That's alright. I don't wish to talk to you. It's okay.
That's alright. Well,
You carry on doing what you're doing.
what's your reason for being out? Are you going to the shop? Right. Okay, we'll do it this way then. Do you wish to give me your details? Because if you're not going out for a walk, a cycle, and you're not going for shopping, then you don't need to be out. So, do you wish to give me your details? Yes or no? Simple question.
I'm just curious, what's the hat? It's like a crest.
do realise refusing to give your details is an arrestable offence, yes? So I suggest you move on and you go for an essential walk or cycle.
Oh God, I hope you're not getting all this. This is just comical.
So I suggest...
Can I take your name and your badge number,
You've
please?
got my badge number, you can take it if you want.
What is your badge number?
You can give it. There it is.
I can't see, mate.
Well, you can see it.
You're supposed to tell me it
I don't have
anyway.
to tell you.
Okay. What's your
You're
name?
supposed to give me your details.
What's your name?
Oh, come on, mate, stop harassing people.
What's your name?
Go home, you little one. No. I don't have to give you your name.
What's your name? You do have to give me your name. You're a public servant.
Right, okay.
You're a public servant. This
to
public servant says he doesn't have to give me his
Right,
name
and you have to
or
give me
his
your
badge
details.
number.
You can see my
No, I
number.
don't have
Yes,
to
you
do anything,
Under
mate.
COVID-19
What's your name and your badge number, please, mate?
Right.
SPC Potts, attached to Grace Police Station, South Ockenden Police
So
Station,
if you wanna listen-
79421.
Thank you very
if you
much,
wanna
PC
listen-
Parks.
You have to, under COVID-19 rules,
okay,
give me
mate?
your details.
Good.
So
Yeah.
I suggest
Yeah,
you just
out
go
for
to
your
the
walk?
shop.
Exercising?
No, I just came down there to us, shop.
Well, don't hang around too long because this guy might give you some suggestions of what you should and shouldn't do.
Don't mind a bit, I won't, yeah.
I'm not intending to wind you up.
How you, man?
I'm all right, brother. You all right?
How's the boy, alright?
Yeah.
Getting out of it?
Yeah, mate. Have you been able to go to work or you been self-isolating as well?
I've been put, I'm on standby at the moment.
Oh, okay.
24-hour standby.
But you're allowed to work as a key worker, aren't you?
I am, but because I've just started a new job, I don't know if you know, I've just started at Canary Wharf,
No, I didn't know.
so I'd only been there a week, so I'm not key, I don't know the site.
Oh, that means you and Ginger more or less in the same position.
Listen, stop filming me. Please don't film me.
Oh?
Please don't film me.
Why?
Why are you filming them? Because you're just making them worry, for
Because like they have to follow laws just the same as us, as we do. And like he had no reason to approach me just because I'm filming him.
nothing. Yeah,
You know what I mean? They got to abide to same laws, same social distancing. Like there was flipping about 6 of them a minute ago on the river.
alright.
You know what I mean? Walking down the river, going to stand down by the river and look at the stones and stuff. Like that's not what they're supposed to be doing.
Have we done something to upset you?
Huh?
Have we done something to
You ain't done nothing to upset me, mate.
Okay. That was the only reason I first asked you a question. I was just wondering why you were videoing. You
No, well, like this hat represents a channel that records police to see what they do and make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Crime Lodge.
Sorry?
Are you Crime Lodge?
No, the Crime Bodge is good though. Crime Bodge is fantastic. No, this is PAP. Yeah, police abusing powers.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you're going to put this on, but we haven't abused any today, have we?
No, you haven't abused nothing, but I've seen a lot of you guys that are not respecting the social distancing.
What we're doing today.
Yeah, you can explain. That's not a problem.
This is an action day for us.
Right.
The idea is it's a brute force sort of sledgehammer on the area to disrupt any antisocial behaviour, all sorts of crimes, especially related to COVID at the moment.
Yeah.
All right. So the idea is we'll come down in mass and we will break up all the antisocial behaviour. Obviously, I'm sure you've seen that the people that are normally out the front here smoking cannabis and shouting and swearing, playing music, so on and so forth, they've all disappeared now today.
Right.
And we've been down at the seawall. We've been watching down there as well, making sure that people are behaving themselves. This area has got antisocial behaviour, and the idea is we come down and we break it all up. No, I'm just bear with me 2 seconds. I'm just explaining to the gentleman what we're doing here today. Some cognitive engagement.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's good that you're doing that. It's just that I've seen you guys. You're walking down the river. It's really quiet down the river. I mean, I don't know. Was you here the other day with another lady and a male officer down by the river when he was doing his swimming actions and skimming stones? And like you lot went for a walk, and I don't know if it was you that was skipping along. Like it looked to me that you was out for a little afternoon out, a little walk down by the river, a little walk up on the marshes. There weren't nothing going on the marshes, like skipping. You know what I mean? Everyone should enjoy a bit of exercise and that, but you're in uniform. You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't be doing that sort of thing. Like, do you know what I
can't
mean?
speak for the officers that were there the other day, sir.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, even to today, a couple of you guys went down by the river. What is the purpose of that?
Because we've had issues with people on bicycles throwing things at the properties, smoking drugs on the
What
marshes. as well.
properties?
Some of the ones in Marine Court.
Well, that wasn't Marine Court where you was at. Marine Court's over the other side. It's not by the river.
All along, there have been issues along that street. People throwing stones, people smoking.
Okay,
drugs.
there's people smoking cannabis over the marshes. Bruv, there's so many things like people.
Well, we have to start somewhere, don't we?
Yeah, you have to start somewhere. But do you know what? There's a lot of other things that could be addressed, like people that have been burgled that are probably still waiting for you lot to turn up. Like, you know what I mean? You get burgled and 3 weeks later you still don't hear nothing. Like,
Us being here today will prevent things like burglaries that are happening. It's the deterrent factor more than anything else. If you see, if
yeah, but how about dealing with an actual crime that has actually happened?
There's their own separate team for that. Each separate
we are a proactive policing team.
There'll be teams.
Right. So if you wasn't out walking around making sure people weren't doing what they were doing, what would you be doing? What would you be doing? What would your normal job be? Right.
So our presence is designed to keep the town centre safe. So that is predominantly proactive policing more than anything else.
Right.
We sometimes respond to 999 calls, but there is another shift of officers, i.e. the response teams, that do that, and they will drive on blue lights to respond to incidents. The idea of our team is that we are a proactive presence in the community to prevent crime before it happens.
Okay. Well, another issue that I've got with you guys is there was an old lady last week, Sylv, was walking her dog, and one of you guys, decided to come and tell her that she shouldn't be out. Yeah. Now she was out walking her dog. Now the guys told her that she needs to go back home. Now she'd finished walking her dog. She's got a second dog. She took the second dog out, only ran River Court, round the block. Right. Now this officer saw her again with a different dog, and his attitude towards her wasn't very good. Like, he started telling her, "What are you doing out again?" Right. Now, no, but the fact is, right, he's doing the same job you're doing. He's out for the same purposes. Now he followed her all the way along the river, and then followed her all the way back. Like, she's 60-something years old. Like, she suffers from anxiety and stuff like that. Like, there was no reason for him to do that. Like, she could have left her to her own. He'd already explained to her about, like, you know, COVID-19 and being safe and her age and she's vulnerable and all that. But I mean, she's well aware of that, and she felt intimidated.
May I respond?
Yeah, of course.
So I can't speak for another officer's actions. Obviously, the guidance is there from the government. They say an hour out here and that. I'm not directly responding to the comments that you're making on the other officer, because I don't know who the officer is. I don't know what the circumstances were. But if you are ever dissatisfied with the conduct of police officers, call up and make us aware of it, because that's the way that we can change. If we get feedback if something goes wrong, then we know that.
Yeah, but that's the whole purpose of this channel, because like people complain, and like police don't do nothing about it.
If we get feedback, it does most certainly get looked into.
Bruv, you lot commit the most serious crimes, yeah, and the IOPC just let you lot get away with it. You know what I mean? Like, police officers can resign before being sacked and stuff like that, because they know.
Doesn't stop criminal prosecution. I've just been told in my ear that I need to go.
Yeah, no problem.
But I'll leave you in peace.
Yep, nice talking to you. Thank you for your explanations. Have a great day. The cat closed down together, right? I was just at the shop talking to Nigel, and I started filming him. And that ginger one there, he was like, "Can we help you, mate?" I was like, "No, you're all right." And he came to talk to me. I said, "No, I don't want to talk to you." And then he started all that spiel about, if you're not out for a walk, can I take your details and all that crap? And I was like, "No." Well, I ignored him, but then he started to tell me that I had to give him my details, and it was against the law for me not to give him my details and all that. And I had a conversation with his colleague whilst he was there, because I just ignored him. and I was talking about the rules. Like, look at them. Look how close they are together. Like they've sent a little task force. Was it a hammer? Something they called it. Round there to break up all the social whatever. Clear out from all the shops with cannabis and music and all the rest of it. But that idiot, in particular, started telling me I had to do this and I had to do that. I have to give him my details. And if I'm not out for doing this and I'm not out for doing that, they don't even know their flipping own guidelines. Like that idiot would have been escalated shit, you know what I mean? The other geezer came in and de-escalated quite well. I'll give him that as it goes.
Yeah, it was 4 of them for well.
Yeah, that's what there was 4 of them there. Well, 5 of them, but there was 6 down here earlier. Them 2 went past. Then another 2.
Yeah, there was 2 here when I left to go shop.
Yeah.
When I went shop, there was 2 at the shop, and then 2 walked up.
Yeah, I was there. They was at the shop talking to Nigel. Did you see Nigel?
No.
Good night, all. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you like the content and you'd like to help support the channel, you can do so. In the description of every video there are some links to ways that you're able to help support the channel so I can continue putting out content. If you're unable to help us in that way, hit that subscribe button up the top there. If you haven't already, become a subscriber. That is support enough. Share the videos, comment, like, it all helps. If you're looking for something else to watch, up top there is my latest video. Down the bottom there is a video that YouTube recommends for you.